It wasn't planned, the way you crossed my path that day, like something older than us both had cleared the way. You said your name, I said mine, and I saw something in your eye. I didn't know then what I know now, but your eyes had always known. You asked a question, light as wind but sharp as rain. I told you stories that sounded like a fool's refrain, too strange to be invented, too precise to be a lie. You looked at me uncertain, and I watched you start to try. I was just a stranger with his arms around you then, carried you through something neither planned. And I told myself it wasn't real, but my hands already knew what I refused to feel. This is the start of everything, the night the stars forgot to hide. You had a life, I had no ground, but love had already arrived. When fate said our names out loud, how could we understand that this was always ours? You had someone waiting, and I had no place to stay. I kept my distance like the careful words I'd never say. We turned it into friendship, like we both agreed to lie. Two people learning how to want, and always asking why. Then something broke the ordinary in between. You dreamed the truth that waking hours kept unseen. You woke with truth inside you, but the world was still unclear. Love was already in the silence, waiting for us to hear. And still we walked around it, gave it other names. Still we called it nothing when it burned, but every conversation fanned the flames, and every parting was a lesson that we earned. This is the start of everything, the night the stars forgot to hide. You had a life, I had no ground, but love had already arrived. When fate said our names out loud, how could we understand that this was always ours? Then you were gone, and the silence hit me harder than I'd known. Long enough to teach my heart the language of your grief. That's when the truth arrived, without a warning sign. I wasn't living anymore, I was just counting time. You came back, and the past was standing right beside you still. That old chain rusted, holding its grip until the night the jealousy became the key that finally broke the last thing standing between you and me. This is the start of everything, the night fate finds finally showed its hand. We crossed the line we couldn't cross. We left the shore, we left the land. What begins in fire, in doubt, in borrowed time, becomes the most beautiful, most painful thing I've ever called mine. And so it begins, a story we'll spend our whole lives living.